Hi, Jagger. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Ready to tackle some email tasks for you. What can I do for you today?
Can you send an email to John for me
Of course. What's the subject of the email?
that I'm running late for our meeting?
Okay, so you'd like to send an email to John with the subject, I'm running late for our meeting. Anything else you'd like to include in the email?
No, pretty much that.
Got it. I'll send that email for you. Just a moment. All done. The email is sent. Anything else?
No, that should be good. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. Happy to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. That was a demo of an AI-powered voice assistant that sends emails for you, basically just using your voice. We're going to build this out in n8n, a workflow builder. No code is required. It's a drag and drop. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so we are in n8n. We got the workflow up, and I'm going to step through it from a high level first, and then we'll go into the details. So on a high level, there's four main steps. The first one is that the user speaks to the AI. So they will tell the AI assistant through our voice agent over here via ElevenLabs what they want to say and who they want the email to be sent to. ElevenLabs, then, if we open this up, we have an agent in ElevenLabs that will basically process all the voice input. So it will basically take the speech and convert it into structured text through the prompt we've given it, and obviously through the tools we've attached to it, which we'll go through. And then back in n8n, we've got an email agent that is connected to a LLM model, as well as a couple tools to be able to send emails and get our data on our users in order to pull their email addresses or phone numbers or whatever information we need. And it will extract those key details, format the email, and then send it via Gmail, as you can see over here. And finally, the fourth step is it will provide a confirmation. So it will confirm it back to us via ElevenLabs that it has been completed, and we will get a final email that looks something like this. Sound good? Alrighty. Alrighty, so everything starts in ElevenLabs for us. That's where we'll get that initial input into our AI agent. What you want to do is you want to come to ElevenLabs. You want to go to conversational AI, go to agents, and come to AI agents and create a new agent, which you can do with this little plus button. You want to start with a blank template. We have some other templates here, but we don't want to do that. We want to start with a blank template. Click on that, add a name, and create the agent. We have the agent created already. So n8n agent. And the two main tabs you're going to be working with is agent and voice. Don't worry about the rest of them. So in agent, which is the main meat of the bones of what we want to focus on, we want to come down to first message. This is the initial message our AI agent will say to us when we call it. So in my case, something simple. Hi, Jagger, how are you? For if you're building it, just put your name, or you can make it generic to the user. Maybe they introduce themselves as the AI agent and you give the AI agent a name. You can do whatever you want here. Then the system prompt. This is building the personality of our AI agent, for one, and two, it's connecting both our workflow as well as any tools. So, but in this case, we're going to connect to our tools later on down here, which are webhooks that connect to our n8n workflow. So that's how we glue the two together. So coming back up here, in terms of our system prompt, we're going to say, you are a sharp, witty personal assistant dedicated to making email tasks effortless. Your job? Seamlessly assist the user in sending emails. When they provide details like the recipient and subject, you'll relay the information into the n8n voice tool, which will build further down and await confirmation. One n8n voice confirms, so once that tool confirms that the email has been sent, then you respond with a cheerful update and you ask if anything else can be done for the user. And then kind of just a bit about their tone, keep it light, friendly, and efficient, blending professionalism with a touch of charm. So very straightforward, but it talks about that tool, n8n-voice. So we're going to come down. Everything else kind of stays the same. The LLM we're using is Gemini 1.5 Flash. I found that this is the fastest. It's actually not recommended, but I find it works better than a 4.0 or 4.0 mini from ChatGPT. So that's just personal preference. And temperature is how random of a response you want. You can set this as anything from 0.5 upwards or kind of anywhere you want to set it. But in my case, I find anything between 0.5 and 0.75 works. So we'll leave it at 0.75. You can add a knowledge base here. So if you have like more information about how you want it to, sound or its personality to be, or it needs to know information about your company, you can add that all in terms of PDFs and documents into the knowledge base. In this case, we're not going to do that just for simplicity purposes. And then coming down to tools. So n8n voice. So we've created a tool here, and simply you just click add tool. and it will bring up a tool type like this. So there's two types. There's webhook and client. We're going to create a webhook, right? And we're going to give it a name and an invoice, a description, user's tool to take action against the user's request. And in this case, we're going to have a method. This is going to be a post method and a URL. Where do we get that URL? We're going to get it from n8n. So let's go to n8n. Comes to n8n. This is how we're going to start building our workflow. You want to start with an input webhook, right? In this case, you're going to create a webhook, and it's going to be in a test URL. So we're not going to do production because that's when it's live. In this case, we're just testing this out. And you're going to set it as post, the method. The path in it in voice, this will be a bunch of different little characters. You can just change it to whatever you want. So test or n8n or whatever you want. In this case, n8n voice. And this is the path that we're going to follow, right? Authentication, none. And you want to respond using respond to webhook node. So basically, once we start the workflow, once there's input into it, it triggers and it goes. We want to do that rather than immediately or anything else. Just make sure you've set it to those. These are the parameters you want. So overall, with all this together, you will get a URL, a post URL. So you want to copy that. You just click it, URL copied, and you want to come back to ElevenLabs. Come back to ElevenLabs. You want to paste that here. This is our glue. This is our connection between our n8n workflow and our ElevenLabs AI agents. So we've added that method there. And then last thing you want to do here is you want to come down to body parameters, enable that, and you want to add in some body parameters. So in this case, in a friendly way, ask the user to provide the name of the email recipient and what the email is about, unless they provide that information. So it's kind of just giving a little bit more context. And we're going to basically add some properties. So add in a string, a to identifier, so who we're sending this email to, the description, who the email is going to, and then finally a string for email content, what the email is about, right? So those are the two main things we need. And you can then go ahead and save changes, come back up here. And like I said, voice is also another tab we use. There's a bunch of different voices that you can use. There's ones that are perfect for conversational AI. And if you go to the tags, I found that anything that with conversational is good for this. So you can set it as male, female, and you can basically play around and just set it as the voice you want. And that is it. You don't do anything else here. So go and save it, make sure everything's saved, and we'll move on to our next step. Alrighty, so I'm in that input webhook, and you can see the output is shown here from the last time we ran this with the demo. And we in JSON format, you can see a bunch of different parameters, which we don't really care about. What we care about is this over here in body. Remember body that we're talking about on the ElevenLabs side in the agent, where we set the parameters in the body, so the to and email content. This is what's being passed through. So it's to John, and the email content of I'm running late for our meeting. So that is what we want to pull through. So we've pulled that through in terms of this webhook by setting up these parameters. So once we got that, we're going to then push it into our email agent assistant. We're going to open that up. And in here, what you're going to do is you're going to create a tools agent. And the source is going to be defined below because we're going to define the entire background of this agent. The text here is very simple. You can use for and email content. And in this case, you're just using JSON tags in order to connect who the email is going to or the email is for. So it's for John in this case, in our example. And what's the content? That's our content. So that's our to and our email content that we're pulling through. And then you want our system message. So if we open this up here, this is a real detailed thing. So in my case, you're an AI agent for Jaga Belagada, myself. You're responsible for drafting and sending professional emails. So there's an overview, there's the role of the agent, there's the different capabilities. In this case here, you have access to two essential tools. Now, these are not tools in ElevenLabs because that has its own tools like we created, n8n agent. And these are tools that are within n8n itself. So when we'll get to that, those are the tools that we're gonna look at shortly. So in terms of the capabilities with email list dates, we've got the input being the name and we want to get the output. So if we say email for John, it's going to say, okay, what is John's email address? And this is all just contained within a simple file right over here. Name, email, phone number. And if it's John, we know that this is the email that we need to send the email to, right? Very simple. So those are our capabilities. And then it goes through our inputs. So what will be the input? What will be the responsibilities? So you need to make sure you identify the recipient using the email list data, which is this file over here, which will connect to n8n, and then some guidelines. And we have an example workflow over here. and then additional items below. Alrighty, so that's the email agent assistant. Now there's a few things that are connected into that assistant in order to make it work. So we need kind of a brain for it. So in this case, we're going to use OpenAI. Very simple. You're going to go add your OpenAI account, add in your API key. You can go to the OpenAI developer website and create an API key there after you set up an account. And then you're going to select our model, in this case, GPT-4o. Very, very simple. And then we've got two tools, right? So one is our email list data. Now this is just basically a Google Sheet that we're pulling in. And this is our Google Sheet that we mentioned over here, where we've got the users, the email addresses. So when you ask for, I want to send an email to John, it says, okay, this is John's email address. I need to send it to that email address. That's what this is being used for. So setting it up is very simple. You just say set automatically as the description, sheet within the document. So in this case, we've got, it's called sheet 1. And then we're going to operation is get rows. So we're going to pull in those rows. We're going to pull it in from email list data, which is our file, the sheet 1, and the combine filters, just leave it as and, so that it will just combine those two together. Really, really simple. And then finally, when we come to our send email, this is the final step, which we have to send our email. This is where you can connect your Gmail account. So I've connected my personal account over here, and we're going to set, again, tool description set automatically. The resource is message, operation is send. And then here, you just want to use the from AI method. So you'll actually see at the top here, it says use the expression from AI, and then it gives you a placeholder name. This is in a JSON format for any data to be filled by the model. So very simple. We keep it from AI. That will always be the same. And in this case, email address and subject. So you're sending it to this email address. And here's our example, jagger.belagata@gmail.com. Subject, running late for a meeting. And then finally, the actual message type. And this is the actual email body. And here we'll obviously have our email type as text. So once that's set up, you then have finally a respond to webhook. And this is the first incoming item. Very simple. Just pop it as that, save it, and you are done. Alrighty, so we'll do a final test and I'll show you how we can actually test this workflow. That being said, this entire workflow will be available for free in the link in the description below. All I ask is if you get some benefit out of it, please do like and subscribe on this video. It does amazing things for the channel. Over 95% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. So please do me a favor, like and subscribe, and I will continue delivering better and better content because of it. Thank you guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down to test workflow on n8n. You're going to hit that. It's waiting for input now, right? You can see it went from green to gray. So it's waiting for input. We're going to come to ElevenLabs and we say test AI agent, and then you'll see how it works. So we're going to call our AI agent.
Hi, Jagger. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Ready to help you with emails. What can I do for you today?
Can you send an email to John for me?
Of course. What's the subject of the email you'd like to send to John?
Tell him we need to start budget planning from next week because it's due next week, Friday.
Okay, I'll send an email to John with the subject budget planning due next week. Is there anything else you'd like to include in the email?
Also tell him, is he keen to meet for lunch tomorrow as well?
Got it. I'll send an email to John with the subject budget planning due next week and the body. Hey, John, just a reminder that budget planning is due next week, Friday. Let's also try to meet for lunch tomorrow if you're free. Let me know what you think. No problem. The email to John has been sent. Anything else I can help you with?
No, all good. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Let me know if you...
Alrighty, so just hung up on our agent, but you can see how it executed. So it went through our email agent's assistant, brought in our LLM to enable that to do it as the brain, and then obviously looked up John on our email list data, found John, found his email address, went and sent the email, and then finally responded to us via this web. If we come to our emails over here, let's get rid of that. We just think, okay, cool. We got an email that says, hey, John, just a reminder that budget planning is due next week, Friday. Let's also try for lunch tomorrow if you're free. Let me know what you think. Best, Jagger. And obviously, my email address is John's email address, just so we can actually get a reply. So hopefully that's not too confusing, but it worked. And simple as that. So yeah, I hope this was beneficial for you guys. If it was, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.